Nigga, send that invite, Fred. I'll let you be home again. Send that invite, Ken Scretta. Come on, man. Sorry. Ball man. I don't wear ball mains. All I ever do is ball main. I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait, I can power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched and I better get set in. Finish them. Mess around with me and I diminish them all. Even if I ever did the minimum all. In the end result, I better kill them all. Rogue one, but I got a team with me. Batman when I got a team with me. I get mean, I get green. Show the whole game what's never been seen. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Designer sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat is beat down. Couldn't eat or watch I eat now. Like how you getting paid to freestyle? Different cities every week now. Every woman is now. What state prop you looking bleak now? I was home to sleep designer sheets now. 30 different missions. When I speak they listen. Couldn't find the social fishing. Who the crew it wasn't you. I know it's true cause you look like the opposition. Run it up, run it up. Nigga, what your ass doing, nigga? I ain't have a lot when I was coming up. Kinda made my stomach turn when I brought it up. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. What? I'm confused. That's a man running as a woman. Did you see that shit? Oh, nigga. South Africa got a man running as a woman. There's a woman running as a man. I'm confused.
Say what?
Come on, baby. Let's get your ass. In Arizona, I mean,
you ain't getting much in, nigga. Yeah, you talking about who I'm getting, nigga.
You get Kansas City again. Try to debate who I want, bro.
Yeah, run with them niggas.
I'll go with my niggas again, yeah, because you think you know my
niggas. Run with them niggas. Right. I want you to get up the best team on the game.
The best team right now.
I want you to get the best team on the game. So I can show you what I can do.
I'm ready, bro.
I want you to get your best. Don't give me no half-ass.
Mississippi and New Orleans. Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden lead. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, I get it. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden lead. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons.
Alright, let's get this party back.
Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard.
Come on, bitch ass nigga, I'm about to whoop your ass, nigga.
Snoop Dogg is, now get it.
On the line.
25% off your Madden tee. If you go to NFL shop, use Madden 250 FF for free off. Get you some shit. That's what you can go get you a shirt for this game, bitch.
Okay.
Offer ends at 9:10 at 11:20.
From the site that many call the
Arrowhead,
loudest in the
bitch-ass
NFL,
stadium.
we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Houston Texans.
You're on the computer, I can't do that.
Fairbairn now to kick this one
Yeah,
away.
but he left out. Hey, I didn't even kick that, dog. He would kick that shit.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
You break my light, I'm gonna kick your ass. You're flicking my flick with your little flinger.
Yellow, I got blue, lady. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
This is McCoy. Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping these big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Kill. Yellow.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And that one covered beautifully.
Rape that
Their
nigga, y'all.
defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 61 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Already, babe, whooping this nigga ass. Let's start. Yeah.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make.
This nigga Duke, I can't start, Duke. Duke a good ball player, but he can't start, cuz.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Who?
Mr. D'Anthony Thomas.
Oh, yeah, he's still there.
Yeah, feeds.
It's 2nd and 9.
I ain't do that shit pausing, nigga.
Damn. I'm
Look
trying
at
to set
me.
up
We
a
got
damn
our
roster.
ass whooped. Okay. Okay. Okay.
All right. Let's go.
Okay. He rolled through all that for that. Are you ready, nigga? Say something, then, bitch ass nigga.
At the 27-yard line.
Black Mamba.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Switch.
They keep it with Miller on first down. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Defense, let's go. Pick it up, team. Eyes up.
Johnson on the counter. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Watch the run. Check it back. Relax.
Here's Watson. Finding fouls complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
I have not won one toss yet in this motherfucking game.
What you mean?
Every game I played, I always received the ball first.
No, you got to pick that.
First
Ain't no
and
coin
10
toss. You
in
got to pick
Chiefs
that in the
territory
beginning. What you
at the
prefer,
43.
like when you set up your playbook at. I always pick
They'll
out the
toss it to Miller.
That's why you know what I mean? You got to
give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
From the 39, Watson. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 18. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how are you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Back to throw, Watson. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time, people see that position as a fallback. Everybody fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Play here for a touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
That should be a base man. Shit.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Gibson. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
If my nigga caught that, dog, they hold me, dog. That's the worst shit. Good play.
Yeah, that nigga ain't getting no more than 90-yard bombs, Fred. You can cancel that.
Hey, he's getting them.
I don't know.
What you talking about, bitch?
That's gonna be
the Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. And the Chiefs showing a dime look as they defend this 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Watson. And he finds Stills, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
And the Texans, first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Watson going to give this one to Miller. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, it's Miller. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 12 yards there and a first down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
One man in the backfield, that's Miller, 2nd and goal. They'll try the air now with Watson. And got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Darren Fells with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill, and he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That's by going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. A reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews, so I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey,
but, writing down your ad-lib.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. The line to gain is the 33 on third down.
2 times, 2 times. 3 down, 3 down. Here I come. I'm coming after you, 25. I'm coming.
Out of the shotgun, it's McCoy. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. A good gain there on 3rd and 8 of 7 yards, and now a decision here on 4th and 1. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. Mahomes takes it himself, and he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. He needed to, but he doesn't come anywhere close. And this Texans defense stands tall.
He ain't dive over the line.
Man, he could have gone. There wasn't nobody there.
Dive over that line.
Man, that's bullshit, man. That right there, okay. All right. All right, I see how it's went. That's bullshit.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, their last 2 drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
A big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. So right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. From the 27, Watson. This is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Texans push further out in front. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here. But looking ahead, they just want to hold it for the final moments here of the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, they almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
Touchdown. Here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Instantly just fall down. Like, I would never call that shit again.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
That shit again, dog. That shit ain't the same.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. This first running back, McCoy. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And it's complete to Kelsey. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Right, they didn't get any no opportunity to catch that bitch.
Should be my ball. This nigga still got 2 goddamn seconds.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? It's the Texans in front.
Yeah,
They're going to get the football first
whoop.
as we are back underway in the third quarter. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. 10th carry now for Lamar Miller. And an alley to run. He's got the first down here inside the 30. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
Gotta whip y'all bitches in shape, huh?
What are you talking about,
This
y'all?
is it. You ready? 10, 59. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go. Let's go.
Lamar Miller.
Ooh.
Miller with first down and more. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Don't do it like that. Don't do it like that,
from the
Lamar.
20.
Show how to move
And the
taste the rabbits
Texans
in the
push
field.
further out in front. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
At their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for it.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And this results in 6. Touchdown.
Do it right to me.
This D wanted to put it away
That
before
nigga
we even
short
get
armed
to...
the fuck out that bitch.
Yes, he did. Don't kill yourself, Tony. We can run it back. I'll send you the invite.
You got home court now. Let's go.
Yeah. That's all I wanted to hear.
Home court. You got home court. Tied it up.
Yeah, that's
Some niggas
all.
seem like they didn't want to play.
Oh, is you talked all that shit. That beginner's luck.
No, I'm still talking shit because I'm coming back with vengeance.
Okay, that's what I wanted to hear.
Yeah, I'm coming back with vengeance.
Hey, but I'm gonna show you the coin toss shit.
Yeah, I want to see that because every game I done played so far, nigga, I ain't seen no coin toss. I ain't had no opportunity to speak.
No, they don't do it no more. They just make you choose.
First,
yeah, just back out, just hit circle, Let me know before you don't pick your team.
You said don't pick my team?
Yeah, I mean, you know, don't hit start like you ready. Don't ready yet. Go to your team and don't ready yet.
Go where?
Alright, now see where it say advanced settings? Hold on, wait.
Oh, okay.
And you gotta put it on, you know, your first choice, whether you kick or return.
I see. No wonder now I ain't no defense. I'm out here balling.
Dust him off.
Fourth down play, hold me on the quarterback sneak down.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken it.
Yeah, only overtime.
Oh, that nigga hip.
Somebody playing with these boys out here, Fred.
And that's the 25-yard line.
Triple.
Right on these two. How's your line, 80? 65.
Mahomes now on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. To Sean Gibson. Give him the sack on the safety blitz.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Mahomes now to throw. And just as you called it after the earlier sack, they set up the screen. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. Defensively, looks like they were thinking the same thing you were. You mentioned maybe being able to hit him with some screens, but they were ready.
Yeah, it's not just the guys who have the headsets on offense that do the thinking, right? They saw, they understood what they did, and said, you know something, how would you try to play it against us? And they were ready for it.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Watson. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end.
Oh, they play me. You know that's touchdown.
Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well. And he's got it.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now Watson. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Jordan Thomas, 32 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Mahomes to throw. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. Sammy Watkins, he's going to go. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 51 yards. As his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Point after, right down the middle. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
It's not working, see? It's broke.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. The first carry now. This is Johnson. Tackle made there by Frank Clark.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 2nd and 9, Watson.
Oh, good pick.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Bashaud Breeland.
Damn on it.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. They go play fake. Mahomes. Forced out to him, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack there by Jim.
Is someone nigga to stand there, though?
Yeah, that's why I asked what play. That's why I asked what play you was running. That nigga didn't move, nigga.
Didn't move, nigga. My nigga didn't come off the line, dog.
Hold on, Javion. Hold on, Fred. Let me see. Give me this.
Oh, that nigga whack for that one, bro.
This one don't work. Watch out.
He threw me off. If I knew he wasn't gonna fucking move, I'd have fucking ran.
Move. That's why you heard me say I don't know what play you just ran. Cause that nigga Tyreek Hill stood still, nigga. Huh?
Yeah, I'm talking about this. Didn't do shit.
Here, put this in the garbage. Play, man. Throw this in the garbage. Go ahead. Go play. Never mind. Go ahead. That's okay. Go ahead. Go play. Daddy did it. Go ahead. Go play. I got it. Go ahead. Come on, Fred. I'm ready, cuz.
A.J. Watt.
Yo, man. You better kick that field goal, nigga.
I got no 58 fucking yards.
Do you do this shit like real life? You know what I mean?
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of the first. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And this Texans defense stands tall. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, man. 24.
A first down carry now for Miller. Yeah, he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Was it interception?
Set. 18.
Mike, number 3. Alert. 53. It's out time. It's out.
Out of the gun, Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Watson. Over the middle, it's Fergboy7. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs 18.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They call him unreliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
Here we go again. Here we go again.
They'll run on 1st down. Okay. It's Miller. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection.
Yeah.
You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Got a man open, it's Fuller for the Texans, touchdown. Will Fuller, they'll make the ground, and the Texans have retaken the lead.
Ooh, he got speed. He got speed up a demon at his shoe. 4.2 at the speed. That's Fuller, nigga. Lucky I don't put Kenny Stills over there. But Fuller faster than Stills.
Bill O'Brien with a call.
That's my 95.
We'll go for 2. Watson.
Man, I threw the ball.
He's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
They got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Yellow.
I said it, let's go.
Mahomes now on 1st down. It's Kelsey on the ground. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
43, 43.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
What down is it, first?
Second and inches.
Yellow.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
On second and very short, Mahomes complete the tight end Kelsey. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And avoids the contact by sliding. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
15 yards.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Give me my 15
so
yards.
First and 10 now from the 30. Now here's Mahomes.
Yeah, JJ.
Anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Hey, 15. 41 Mike, right here. 41 Mike. Here we go, G. Alpha. 41 Mike.
Now Mahomes. There goes a deep ball, end zone.
Woo.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jaleel Adai.
Ah, that was awesome.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Nah.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. Throwing again is Watson. He almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Watson now to throw. Finding fouls complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. Watson now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Watson looks to throw again. And this is caught by Fowles, right side. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. To the air yet again. Watson going deep for Hopkins. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. The Texans on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Again, it's Watson. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
It's now 4th down.
Get this touchdown, nigga. Can't stop you, Deshaun. Can't stop you.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And they'll run for it with Miller. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
53, Mike, 53. Pick me up. Here we go.
Check that pick.
The final shot before the break. Watson, he's got his tight end. It's Fells. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll run it again with Miller. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Goodness gracious. Great balls.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hey, one set. Check Mike, 54. Go. 54. Oh, yeah.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he finds Stills, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through, picking up the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Padinko.
Watson with a give to
Some
Miller.
element to Kinko.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. To throw is Watson. To the right side, complete to Miller. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Sugar Ray motherfucking Leonard. I just bought me a Hellcat, Charlie.
It's a party now. It's a party now.
Here's Watson. And Stills bringing it in.
Oh, I thought that nigga went out of bounds.
Not before getting this inside the 30. What a heck of a 3rd down conversion. 33 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player.
Brakes
But he
on.
is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On 1st down, Miller. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller, 27 yards. And the Texans push further out in front. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Time for the touchdown. Here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
I carried back in.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
He threw a Hail Mary. But he talking like yeah, I'm on your ass.
Get him more. Get that nigga more.
I know one thing.
He
you can't stop
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Three down. Switch.
Easy. I don't need to.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's got Watkins on the out route. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
But that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, zone.
And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up.
Hey, zone, I just bought that Hellcat.
That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
Well, partner, if we had their entire playbook in front of us, I'm not sure we would have picked out that play as the one to run in that situation. How about the guts of the offensive coordinator? Dialing that one up into great success.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep.
My man.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of play.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 more on that one, and another first down. Mahomes now on first down. On target over the middle to Hill. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
Gets it to Hardman, a jet sweep. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
How fast is that nigga on the game?
A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Okay, yeah, that's cool, though. That's good.
One of the more conventional plays ever run, but it gained a first down, and they got the ball in the hands of a playmaker.
That nigga cold, bro. That's a good speed for him, 295. I think he's got some speed out there, receiver there.
Yeah, everybody high 93s.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another first down. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Second down and goal. Mahomes, his pass caught with the 4. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. From 10 yards out, as his guys are back within a single score. So they fought half the battle here, but they're still down.
I love you, still left for them, but they delivered in the first step in their comeback attempt.
Extra point splits the uprights, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Okay, you just got to wait 1 second.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
I love you.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Well, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Why you look like me and talk to me? Yeah, hold on, that again.
Again, it's Miller. And an alley to run. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, motion backfield, motion backfield.
They'll run on first down. Miller. He'll have another first down. 30.
Oh, get there!
10.
Get there, baby! Get there, baby! Shit!
His second touchdown. The Texans push further out in front.
Don't do it like that.
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they may be giving it a minute. Not so fast.
Because they got pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. That momentum might have been shifted.
Out there on
Instead,
that
they
nigga,
grabbed Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Let's go, Anthony.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
That nigga be fumbling in real life, though, bro. That nigga be pissing me off, nigga. That's why they took that nigga off kick return. I bet he ain't fast. That nigga be fumbling that bitch too much, man.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll start on the ground with the core, and they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line.
I bet you that's a free
on the first down play.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic of how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around.
Hey, they got flea flickers on this shit, though. That shit's sweet. You get that
throwing on second and 14. Mahomes.
Okay, Kelsey.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Hey, call him a
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Talk to your daddy, kid. Huh? Oh,
so the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays. On first down, Mahomes. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Bradley Roby there defensively.
Mahomes playing on the money, dog.
On first down. The defense. Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Vote. Stun the shit out that nigga. You know, when you touch that boy, give you a little stain. That nigga was looking crazy with about 13 seconds.
Mahomes will try again on second down. Oh, he got possession on him, and he pulls it in. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Bump the shit out your little alienation.
Mahomes now to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Mahomes going to throw. And that's knocked away and incomplete. There defensively to knock it away was the safety, Justin Reed.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
All for nothing.
On 4th down, they're going to try the jet sweep. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down.
They talking about some all for nothing, my ass. Get your ass in, nigga.
Yo, why you break that tackle?
Hey, that's because I dove at that nigga, though. That wasn't a regular tackle.
I tried to run wide to the wall. I almost had your heart.
I dove at that nigga like a motherfucking nigga.
That's game? Come on,
that's
Ferg.
game. Go kill yourself. I'm about to send you an invite, Mar.
Way to fight that. That was a close-ass game. That whole ass run saved you, dog, because I was about to pop.
Let me stop me and Fred broadcast.